Okay, so the way it works is my driver's dropping me off here, and then I have to get on one of these crazy motorbikes here, and he's gonna take me down the waterfall, and apparently you pay later. Okay, ready. Apparently these guys drive really quickly. I saw a video. The drivers are all crazy. It's a little steep. You probably can't tell on the camera, but it's actually rather steep. Now I know why that guy was so afraid when his driver was driving like a maniac down here. It would be a little scary. My driver's good so far. Driving safe. Very beautiful along here. Apparently that's 50,000. That's 50,000 entrance fee down here. Check it out. Tumalog Waterfall. There they go, like a gang of Hells Angels. It really does sound like a Hells Angels taking off. Bikes are so loud. Wow, it's like a little paradise down here. Wow, the waterfall is just right there. So I have to pay a 50,000 entrance fee apparently. Cool. I need to get some money out of my bag, I guess.
Where are you from?
Canada.
Okay, 50 pesos. How much is that? How much?
Salamat kayo. Tayo mo yung kata.
Why isa pa yan?
That's pretty simple. You pay 50 pesos here, they give you a receipt. And I presume that you pay the other 50 pesos once you get up top after you do your round trip. Well, I don't expect I'll be here for too long, but hopefully I'll get a little bit of overhead cloud with a beautiful little pool of water. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'll get some cloud cover so I can get some half decent photos. Covered area there. Obviously a popular spot. Don't see a ton of gringos, tourists like me, but pretty good sized waterfall. Finding a spot without a bunch of spray. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see it, but live, if you didn't know better, you'd think it was raining. But it's a little bit better up here. A little less spray, but I have to keep wiping the lens off. I just need to wait for a bit of a little bit less sun. Pretty cool spot though. A little bit of different angle over here. Got a few breaks where I didn't have bright sun. Beautiful shade of whatever you want to call it. Misty blue. Getting the last few angles here down at the bottom pool, second to bottom pool. So 50 pesos, while I think of it, is around not even $1. No, it's a little more than $1. $1.25, I think. So that means $1.25 for entrance fee and the 50,000 for the motorcycle ride. So about $2.50. Come to this paradise-like spot. To be honest, I could hang out here all day, just admire the beauty of that waterfall and the water and go for a swim, but I don't want to keep my rider waiting forever, so it's already been a good hour, if not more. So unfortunately, it's time to leave Tumalog Falls. But hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Quite an adventure going up that hill. That was worth it, I'd say. My rider's already here for me. Hello. How are you? Ready. Okay. From the highway. Well, it's Monday afternoon now, trying to get something to eat. Now this was the type of weather I was expecting to see when I came to the Philippines. Lots of blue sky. But it hasn't actually been like that at all. Lapu-Lapu, where I started off, there was just crazy heavy rain and lightning at times. Not all the time, but each day I think it rained pretty heavy for a bit. Now, one thing I wanted to mention that I found rather interesting, again comparing to Colombia. When you're in Colombia, for instance, and you go on a bus anywhere, they're going to want your passport and your name and a phone number if you have one. And pretty much everything you do, you're going to be asked for your passport going to different places. But here so far, I took a bus to Oslob from Cebu City. Didn't ask for anything. They didn't even ask for my name. And then to do the swimming with the whale sharks, they didn't even ask my name or anything, form of ID. All they wanted was the money. But yeah, that's kind of interesting, because you'd think something that involves swimming in the ocean where, you know, potentially somebody could drown, you'd think that they'd want some kind of a name and your passport for that matter, and maybe a contact person for in case something happens, but none of that. And then when I just went to the waterfall, they actually did ask for my first name, and that was it. But I kind of like that. But interesting about not any contact information at all for the whale shark swimming. Yeah, it's a little quiet today. Sunday was a lot busier. Well, good news. The church is open today. And there's not a single person here other than me. So I am going to seek sanctuary. From the heat, that is. It's about 33 Celsius out there. Pretty warm. But it's tolerable, as long as it isn't super humid. So this is interesting to see what the inside of a church looks like compared to the many that I've been in Colombia. Little grandstand over there. Very interesting. Pilgrims of Hope. Now that's kind of interesting. You've got this lady right here with very pale skin. That guy right there, who does look like he would be from that area of the world. And you got Jesus, I presume that is up there. He's kind of got really gray skin, as does this person here. Anybody knows why that might be? Let me know. Don't see any stained glass. Oh, there's a little bit up there in the top windows, but very basic. Some of these statues have been beheaded for some reason. Half of them. Interesting. love the zillions of trikes. So it's my last day here, last night. So I thought I'd take another wander to the market. Temperatures are getting to be a little bit more pleasant right now. It's about 4:30. And I'm also thinking it's about time I had something different to eat. I've been kind of subsisting on hamburgers. It looks like lots of things are closing up here. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, they're playing basketball over there. They love basketball here in the Philippines. Very popular sport. So let's just take a wander on over here. Looks like there's just a couple people practicing. So nothing too exciting. Got the egg guy there. Now if I would have had a kitchenette, I would have just probably bought a bunch of eggs and lived on eggs and maybe some pork or something like that, because pork is huge here. I'm kind of undecided about what I think about pork. Look at this little funny looking. I don't think I've seen a dog like that. Hey, you. As you can see, must be a slow day, so people just take a nap wherever they can.
Oh,
hello. Boys just hanging out. I haven't been up the street yet, so let's take a wander up here. See if there's any restaurants over this way. What do we have here? Looks like the starts of a little makeshift restaurant. Oh, this is getting more interesting here. Looks like it could be a local's little restaurant. Yeah, looks like we're getting interesting around here. Might have some choices. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Barbecue.
What kind of barbecue do you have? Pork barbecue?
Yes. Chicken pork.
Chicken, pork?
Yes. Yes.
Ah, okay.
One stick ready now.
All right. I'll come back once I'm a little more hungry.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. We have sweet.
Thank you. Hello. Looks like everybody has the same thing over there. Barbecue, barbecue. What do we have? What do we have here? Steamed rice. Available Monday only. Oh, interesting. It just happens to be Monday. So I'm thinking if I go to a place that's off the beaten path, it's probably going to be cheaper, but who knows what the quality will be like. Pork steamed rice. That could be interesting. 50 pesos if they're... I don't think they're open yet. Yeah, interesting hood. I don't know about you, but I find it kind of interesting to see the local homes. Everybody just hanging out. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. As I've said before, Filipinos are very friendly people. Hello. I think I'm wandering a little further back than what I wanted, but I find this kind of interesting. Very lush. Look at that. Another little restaurant, I guess. Kids playing all over the place. Do I really want to keep going this far? Huh? What the heck is this building here? That's interesting. Kind of tempted to go down there. Is that a field down there? Oh, what the hell. Just never know what you're going to find down a dirt road. Maybe you find trouble. Hopefully not, though. But when you go down a dirt road, one thing you can be assured of, you're going to find the real people who are just probably working day to day, just barely getting by. Looks like somebody's got a fire going down here. Yeah, I like this. It's cool. Very cool. These little shacks over there. Some kind of factory here, I think. Factory and a house. Yeah, I like it. Music blaring out. Beautiful. Are these crops? Probably. So cute. Some more little stores. Alright, I need to make a decision. What do I want to have to eat? You gotta live a country where you can just walk down the street and you see coconuts in the tree. And I did see coconuts in the tree all the way down here on this trip. Yet, nobody's selling coconut water. If they were, I'd probably buy some. I think those are people actually singing. Hoping there might actually be a nice sunset tonight. I think it's a possibility. So I'm going to hang out, see if there is. Welcome to Oslob, Cebu, Philippines. Holy smokes, can you hear all those birds? Not sure where all of them are, but it sounds like there's hundreds of them. See a bunch of them flying around, but still not, maybe they're in the trees over here. They're just coming from all over the place. The sun she is going down now. I was thinking about that restaurant across the street right there, but there's nobody in it, so that's never a good sign. So I'm going to wander about one more time and see if I can spot okay, there's a place, restaurant. A couple people in it, or is that just the family? Hard to say. Another place right there, but again, only a couple people inside. I could always do what I was doing in Lapu-Lapu and just get a whole chicken. It's not such a bad deal, but it's kind of boring. But then again, the way that I eat is pretty much always boring.
Kantahan lang sa kanuko sa kakanta. No, bahalag, yabagan mo sa kumtingog, basta mo kanta ko ninyo ko sa kakanta. May gabi, natong tanan.
More chickens, it's the guys preaching the good word. Okay, I'm about ready to give up and go back to that restaurant that's actually empty. Because I had a look at the menu yesterday, at least they have a reasonable selection of things. Oh, he's singing a classic. Not that.
I once was lost, but now I'm found.
Apparently they have food here, but words of Vinnie Barbarino. I'm so confused. So I think that's going to wrap things up from Oslob here in the province of Cebu. Tomorrow I'm catching a bus to it looks like a really nice place right on the water, around the other side of the island. And from there, hopefully, I'll be visiting a whole bunch of waterfalls and canyons and good stuff like that. So until then, have a good one, everybody. See you later, eh?